Hey YouTube, GeoZane here. Want to talk about the half adder, and this is very cool because basically now we're using some gates to create a little machine that can do some adding for us. And so basically, what we're going to have here is a situation where we have X and Y coming into the machine, and it's going to spit out a carry or a sum. So, what that would look like is in a truth table is if we had 0 and 0 for these two here, 0 and 0, the sum would be 0, right? If we had 0 and 1, the sum would be 1. 1 and 0, sum would be 1. 1 plus 1 is 0, but it carries a 1. So this is a pretty easy truth table. I mean, you only have two variables, right? And so you only have 3 or 4 combinations. No big deal. We do have two outputs, though, but these are just separate functions, right? So if we're looking at this guy here, well, this is it's basically an OR gate, but it's exclusive, right? Because the last line went 1 or 1, so this would be X OR, an OR gate. And this one, it's only 1 if both of the variables are 1, so that's just an AND gate, right? So it's pretty cool when you start looking at basically here in this section we're just defining the min terms for S 1 and 2 and defining them in a Boolean function, which is a XOR gate. Same thing here, no big deal, but this is cool. So here it is, right? Here's your little adding machine. Basically, you'd have your inputs that would be like an addition line. So if we had 0 and 1 like this, right? So if you had 0 and 1, this AND gate would be out of the question because it's not 1 and 1, so you're not going to have a carry. And for the exclusive OR, it is going to give you a 1, so that works. So what if we had like 1 and 1? So then that would be, the AND gate would kick on. So then it would output a 1 here, if it were 1 and 1. And the exclusive OR side wouldn't give a 0. It'd be 0 here. So yeah. So I mean, as long as you have some gates working, you can build a little machine. And I just think that's super cool because with the half adder, now we're getting into you're dealing with machines that can not only add 2 digits, but carry the output into another input and start doing some calculations, start doing some work, right? So thanks for watching. Just want to reiterate how the half adder is really the basis for when digital design starts to become useful. All right, have a good day.